Good evening to all the teachers. A very warm welcome, all of you. Today is spotlight session on enhancing the problem solving skills of students. So let's know about Gurushala. Gurushala is initiative of Industar Limited and Vodafone Idea Foundation. Content partner is Jigyasa and implemented by Pratham Education Foundation. So now let's move ahead. In today's session, we have invited some teachers expert who will share their experience. Now, I invite Anita ma'am from Siddhapit, Telangana, and
Hello, ma'am.
second is G. Prasannamani ma'am, Telangana district,
Good
and
evening.
Rajiv sir.
Good evening.
So, uh, so all the teachers, a very warm welcome to today's session. Now, I request you to all the teachers to introduce yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anita ma'am?
So good evening. Yeah. Ma'am, good evening to Gurushala team and all the teachers over here and speakers of today's session. So I'm Anita from ZPHS Indiranagar, Siddipet, Telangana. So once again, good evening to all.
Thank you, Anita ma'am. Yeah.
Prasanna ma'am.
Yeah. Prasanna
I
Mani
am
ma'am.
Prasannamani.
Yeah.
Yes, good evening, one and all. I am G. Prasannamani, working as school assistant in English in ZPHS Timaredipalli, Kondapaka Mandal, Siddipet district in Telangana state.
Hello, teacher friends. This is M. Sanjeev Reddy, and I am working as school assistant English in Jagityal district from Telangana state. And here is a good opportunity to meet all of you in this virtual mode. And thank you very much, Guru Shalati.
Yeah. Thank you to all the teachers. You have introduced yourself. Now, move ahead our session. Teachers, things to keep in mind during the session. Make a notes of idea and questions. So आप सभी अपने पास एक नोट पैड रख सकते हैं जिसमें आप सेशन के दौरान कुछ नोट्स बना सकते हैं एंड अपने सजेशन को हमारे साथ चैट बॉक्स में सकते हैं. Today we will discuss enhancing the problem solving skills of students. Let's move ahead. Uh, First question is why is important to develop problem solving skills as a student? Prasanna Mani ma'am and Anita ma'am, I am requesting to you please share your thoughts on this question.
Okay, thank you. First of all, let us define the problem solving skill. To achieve the goal, to reach the destination, we have to face so many obstacles. The skill to overcome the obstacles is known as problem solving skill. This is quite important for the students because they always want to learn new concepts in their part. If they doesn't have these problem solving skills, they cannot overcome these obstacles, they cannot achieve the goal, or they cannot reach their destination. So, teachers should inculcate the problem solving skills among the students. Then, students can learn new concepts perfectly and flawlessly. When students practice problem solving consistently, they can develop better social and situational awareness. They learn to manage their time properly and they develop patience. Students who learn to solve the problems from childhood, they are curious and they are resourceful and they are determined. The 21st century is about new challenges and problems which require a new set of skills. As the world around us is evolving rapidly, children need to learn essential skills such as critical reasons, problem solving skills, and critical thinking. Problems help the students to nurture the skills in them in terms of decision making and strengthen their ability to think critically. If there are only solutions without questions to answer, student's brain does not get sharpened. His potential to analyze and interpret collapses. Problems awaken the curiosity of the person to learn ifs and buts of life. Generally, students have best solutions for many problems. We should not underestimate the ability of the students just because we grown-ups have more knowledge. We have to encourage students to think freely and come up with beautiful solutions. We have to guide them to identify the problem, to analyze the problem, to know the root cause of the problem, to research about it, and at the end to come up with beautiful solutions. Problem solving skills demonstrates the ability to apply principles to read or stimulated situations. So definitely in the early life itself, it needs to be developed as a skill. Thank you.
Yeah. So, requested you, Anita ma'am, please share your thoughts on this question.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. As Prasanna ma'am said, if we see our earlier education system, in the past, the student followed a mechanical progression in education, and every year they posed new challenges accordingly to the curriculum and to understand the standardized one size fits all that are related to curriculum and examinations. But also there was no scope of thinking out of the box. So earlier there was no such a opportunity and no need to think of it. So now this is a big problem as we are living in 21st century. So to grow the children, they should need to develop these problem solving skills. So because not only so if they learn academic standards, they may be theoretical. So to analyze the problems what they face in their daily life, it must be developed. That sort of problem solving skills must be developed from the beginning, from early childhood and in primary, from primary sections itself. Because it is a 21st century. So to enhance in this area, every student and teacher also need to develop 21st century skills. So for that, this is the key skill to cope up with all the 21st century skills. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. So, Rajiv sir, can you share your thoughts on this question?
Thank you, madam. Small correction. I am Sanjeev. Thank you, madam. Here, in the ever-growing world, we as human beings, we have to overcome many difficulties and we have to face many problems. And if those problems are addressed in a proper way, then only we, maybe grown-ups or the children, they will face and they will solve the problems if they are familiar with the problem solving skill. And here, the importance, here, let me tell you two things. That is, changes. A change will always will bring a challenge to ourselves. Whenever there is a change, immediately after that change, there will be challenge. For example, let me say, 15 years back, there was almost, even sometimes the grown-ups did not use mobile. But nowadays, even the children also using that. That means a rapid growth. The rapid growth, it needs the skill of problem solving. As, whenever the world go through many difficulties, only the problem solvers will become the successors or the victories. If we lack that knowledge or that skill, or if our children, if they lack that skill, they will go behind. They will be in the last in the competitions, ever growing competitions. And moreover, here the students have to overcome two types of problems, that is personal and that society. If a person can solve the problems of himself or herself, then they can work for the benefit of the society. And here, as a student, we have to nurture the skill. Already they have the skill, just we have to enhance it. That is the our title, enhancing. We are not creating the skill among them. They have that skill, they have that talent to solve the problems. Just we are enhancing, we are nurturing that. We are just giving some finishing touches. We are giving some shape to deal the problems and solve them. And in this ever growing and rapid growing world, the students should be given the correct guidance or direction, how to face the problems and how to find solutions or how to create solutions and how to overcome, maybe that is a personal problem or the societal problem. So that is the importance of the skill which we have to concentrate early in the school days. Then the real intention of the education to prepare a student to become a good citizen, not only giving knowledge or marks. That is not much important. When the student went into the society, he should become a good citizen. So a problem solving skill, I think, will helpful to the student to become a good citizen and help the nation as well as the world. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Rajiv sir. Sanjeev sir has joined our session. So I will request you, sir, please introduce yourself.
Sudarshan.
Myself, Sudarshan Reddy,
Sudarshan Reddy, sir.
working as secondary grade teacher in MPPS Saptagiri Colony of Ramagundam Mandal, Peddapalli district, state Telangana.
Okay. Sir, so you have any points of this question? Why is the important of develop problem solving skill as a students?
Okay, madam. Problem solving skills should be developed in the students. Actually, earlier days, students itself learn the problem solving skills. Nowadays, the families are became very small. Earlier days, government schools are there, and by playing around the villages and playing around the wells, and uh, they themselves learn the problem solving skills um, daily. But nowadays, parents are murmuring their children, and it becoming very harmful. And while the children coming to the school, they are expecting that whatever it may be, the teacher should not scold the my student, but education should come. That's what happening in the school phenomena. And outside also, parents are unable to send them daily to any places or any outside. Whatever what will happen, don't know. And due to the whatever the reason, maybe due to the heavy traffics and everything, parents are unable to dare to send their children to any places. But earlier days, we have sent the children, they alone came to one place to another place, and with that only they know the problem solving skills. uh, they themselves develop the problem solving skills. But nowadays it was not happening. What happened if this continues, we don't know. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So all the teachers have share your thoughts on these questions कि क्यों इम्पोर्टेंट है प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग स्किल्स हमारे स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, है ना? सो आई होप आप सभी ने बताया कि
Yes.
अर्ली स्टेज पे हमें रिक्वायरमेंट होती है ताकि हम बच्चों को बता पाएँ, ताकि बच्चे चीज़ों को ईज़िली समझ पाएँ, कि उनको क्या आगे लाइफ में से उनको उस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करना है। जैसे अगर हम बात करें कि लर्निंग हाउ टू सॉल्व अ प्रॉब्लम हेल्प स्टूडेंट डेवलपिंग ग्रेटर अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ कॉजेज, है ना? कि वो उन प्रॉब्लम्स को समझे, देन उस प्रॉब्लम को समझ के किस तरीके से वो प्रॉब्लम कितनी बड़ी है, उस प्रॉब्लम से कितना रिस्क है, उसके बारे में समझ के उन चीज़ों को आगे उसी तरीके से कंटिन्यू कर पाए।
Yes.
इसलिए हमें बच्चों को
Yes.
समझाना ज़रूरी है कि कोई भी प्रॉब्लम है, उस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व हम किस तरीके से कर सकते हो, और प्रॉब्लम को कब हमें किसी भी प्रॉब्लम कितना बड़ा देखना है और कब हमें किसी प्रॉब्लम को कितना छोटा देखना है, कि इसके क्या बेनिफिट्स हैं, क्या प्रॉब्लम्स आते हैं, उन चीज़ों को ध्यान में रखते हुए। ओके,
Yes.
सो यहाँ पे जैसे आप देख पा रहे हैं हाउ टू चिल्ड्रन लर्न मोर इफेक्टिव प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग स्ट्रेटेजी। सो अगर आप लोगों का इस पे कोई थॉट्स हो या फिर इस पे आप लोग अपने एक्सपीरियंस शेयर कर पाएँ, अपने थॉट्स शेयर कर पाएँ, कि बच्चों को हम क्लासरूम में या बच्चों को किस तरह इफेक्टिव लर्निंग प्रॉब्लम की जो स्ट्रेटजी होती है उसको हम किस तरीके से समझा सकते हैं।
Madam, this is Sanjeev Reddy.
Yeah.
यस,
Let me
Yeah.
share some strategies or some measures how children learn problem solving skill, how children enhance their skill. And let me, the first thing, they have to, the basic thing in problem solving is questioning. When the child learns to question, to clarify the doubt, or to know the new things, or to know why that is happening and why the other thing is not happening, such type of questioning skill, if that is developed among the students, then automatically the solution will they think of it. So every time the question from the ancient over the past years, hundreds of years, this thing which helped many scientists, many philosophers, or many inventors, their basic thing is questioning, maybe questioning themselves or questioning the other people. Why, what, where, such questions. And the second thing is the students have to examine their surroundings, and observing the surroundings, they will find out whether everything is okay, or is there any disturbance or problem or difficulty. That will be identified by observing or examining. And next, explore what that problem, and how can we solve them, and how can we over different types of solutions, different types of answers can be explored. And then they have to explain how can they solve that, maybe sometimes theoretically, sometimes practically. And later they have to experiment whether that solution works or not. If that solution works, then they can execute that in the real life or in the big area. If that execution fails, and they have to explore more options, they have to explore more solutions, and this cycle will goes on. So this is the right way. And the other thing that we can enhance the skill basing on the textbooks. Let me tell you one simple example, maybe from 10th class syllabus. It's very, the journey lesson.
Yes,
Sorry,
yes.
I'm sorry. The storage house.
Story does, yes.
Here, the writer, the narrator faces a problem, discrimination. When the narrator decided to build a storage house, the other village people, they objected. They warned him not to build such big building. Just he has to be a small house. And here is the problem to the narrator, the writer, the main character. Then he should think of how can I solve this problem. Here, building a house is need. It is essential. Without a proper house, his family cannot live happily. That is the problem. But the villagers who are against him to build that storage house or big house, they warned him. So here is the dilemma, the problem. How can I solve that? So here we can ask the children, and if you were in that place, how can you solve that? Maybe they have different options, different answers, different solutions. They will be ready with their solutions. And here the writer in the lesson, he builds a concealed storage house that is not visible outside. Only the family members can see that. So to the outsiders, that is a single story or normal house, but to the insiders, that is a storage house or big house, which in which their family can live. And such type of incidents or situations will be posed to the students. If you were in that place, how would you solve that? Linking the textbook, not link. We have to see kind of problem there, and what type of solution would you think of? Then actually the children will be ready with some tens of solutions. If I were in his place, I will do this. I will go to the police station. I will build a small house. I will build the storage house. Like that, they got many solutions. Even the good example is the student said, "Sir, I will go to the police station and present the matter to the police." So such type of, maybe the problem is not his problem, but he has that thought. How can I solve my problem? So that much scope, if we give in the classroom as per the standard of the student, then they will develop the problem solving solution. And I think I'm taking so much time. Thank you very much. If anyone was ready to share their, uh, let
Yes.
them share. Thank you.
Yeah, yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Sanjeev, sir. Yeah, yes, ma'am. Actually, children we know they are very fond of games and activities. As a teacher,
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
and as a parent, we should we should allow our children to play games and activities. As a teacher, we should allow we should create some activities related to problem solving skills to develop among the students, and if we allow them playing games so if we make free to play all sort of different games, then automatically they develop if we play for high school children, 12 plus students will come. So if we allow them to ask chess game and some puzzle games, puzzle building games, or bridge game or tower games, so building that all the things. So if we allow them at home also, we can allow our children to play such games, then automatically unknowingly they develop the critical thinking and how to solve the problem. So this is according to me, this is the best way as a parent and as a student, as a teacher. So activity based teaching and learning must improve the solving skills among the children. Thank you.
In my opinion, teachers are able to inculcate the problem solving skills among the students in an easy way in daily teaching learning process. Children learn more effective problem solving strategies in their regular learning process. Children face a variety of problems every day, ranging from academic difficulties to problems on the sports field, etc. etc. Children
Yeah.
who feel overwhelmed or hopeless often won't attempt to address a problem. But when we give them a clear formula for solving problems, they feel more confident in their ability to try. As the development of problem solving skills is essential aspect of children development. So we have to pay more attention on it, learning how to approach the problem and how to solve the problem both at home and at school. Both can affect the quality of the child's behavior. Problem
Yes,
solving
yes.
skill encourages creativity, which is key to success in their life. People with good problem solving skills are indeed an asset to the society. So, children learn more effective problem solving strategies mainly by identifying the problem, identifying the origin of the problem, severity of the problem, causes of it, where, what, how, and whys of the problem. They learn by developing possible solutions to solve the problem by identifying pros and cons for each solution, identifying the potential positive and negative consequences for each solution. Out of all analyzation and positive ideas, we have to encourage them to pick a solution and test it out. If it works, applause the child. If it doesn't work, encourage them and motivate them to try for another solution. If we can allow the consequences to hit the child's potential to think more practically, critically, and analytically, students learn by computing, simplifying, by using equations, by making models, by drawing diagrams, by using skills of sorting and classifying, comparing similarities and differences as such. They can learn effectively by their practical experiences. Thank you.
Sanjeev.
Yeah, Sanjeev sir, have you any thoughts?
Yes, madam. Let me tell one more point. That is,
Yeah, of course, sir.
To the first question, I already told the personal problems and the society problems. Regarding personal
Yeah.
problems, we can encourage the students. Let me tell you one very recent example in Hyderabad. A 4-year-old baby was some kind of abuse he has faced.
Yeah, yeah.
by
Yes,
by
yes.
sharing by sharing that experience, by sharing that problem, or by sharing that inconvenience she faced,
Yes, yes.
the
Yes.
problem can be solved. So that is a very much important. Whereas to find a problem, the questioning is important, and to find a solution, sharing is important. When the student freely share his experience or her experience with maybe the well trusted person, maybe that is a teacher or parents, then the problem can be solved in some way or the other way. This is only for personal problem. And regarding social problem, that is only by keen observation, what is going on around us, what is happening, keen examination, so that we can find out different types of solution by sharing that problem with our friends or relatives. So questioning and sharing, these two skills will be directly or indirectly enhance the problem solving skill of the student. Thank you.
Yeah.
So
So, Reddy sir, have you any such, thoughts on this question? Okay. So, all teachers are sharing these thoughts how do children learn more effective problem? Like ask your kids for advice when you have problem. The teacher that come and mistake face the challenge. Okay. Second is if also give them to opportunity and practice how to problem solve. ओके सो स्टूडेंट्स जब आप स्टूडेंट्स को एक प्रॉब्लम देंगे एक लाइक आपने एक क्लास में नॉर्मली पढ़ाते हुए भी एक छोटा सा प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट करके बच्चों को दिया और बच्चों को वो अपॉर्चुनिटी दी कि बच्चे उस प्रॉब्लम को किस तरीके से सॉल्व करेंगे है ना तो ये एक स्ट्रेटजी हो सकती है जिससे कि हम बच्चों को
Yes,
प्रॉब्लम
yes,
सॉल्विंग स्किल्स को इम्प्रूव करवा सकें है ना इसी के साथ साथ
yes,
अगर
yes,
मैं बात करूँ बच्चे जब खुद से करेंगे खुद के आइडियाज खुद की सिचुएशंस को एक दूसरे के साथ शेयर करेंगे तो ज़्यादा ही जल्दी और ज़्यादा इजीली उन चीज़ों को सीख सीख पाएंगे और गेन कर पाएंगे है ना तो वो सीख पाएंगे किस
yes,
तरीके किसी भी प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करना है वो जो छोटी छोटी स्ट्रेटजी है वो अपने लिए खुद से बिल्ड कर पाएंगे
yes.
ओके सो बढ़ते हैं हम अपने सेशन की ओर आगे सो थर्ड क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट आर द वे टू अप्लाई प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग इन रियल लाइफ सिचुएशन एंड हाउ यू कैन प्रमोट इट कि आपने किस तरीके की जो आपने रियल लाइफ में इस तरह की कोई सिचुएशन देखी है जिसको आपने सॉल्व किया हो उसको किस तरीके से आप प्रमोट करते हैं है ना जो आप अपने रियल लाइफ लाइक जैसे अभी राजीव संजीव सर ने मेंशन किया था है ना एक उन्होंने अपना इंसिडेंट एक्सपीरियंस शेयर किया था हमारे साथ में इस तरीके से आप
Mm.
लोग भी हमारे साथ शेयर कर सकते हैं
Uh, yes, yes, ma'am, Miku ma'am. Yes,
या
when any child encounters a challenge, so they should think about it for a while. And so, because as teachers and parents, we should think of that. Is it sharing one, or can we solve that? Or every time, moreover, we will not be there every time with them. So it is necessary to prepare them to face that challenge. And for that, according to me, consciousness or a courage or mindfulness is needed. So from the childhood in our school, if we address the psychological needs of the children before entering into our classroom, so it will be benefited more benefited to develop that courage and facing the challenge which they will face in their day to day life. That is the one thing. So it is related to psychological I mean, it should be 21st century skills development. We can, as a teacher, we can promote such strategies what we are implementing in our school. So before school time, we are taking one session that is called knowing self or well-being session. In this session, 45 minutes will be there, from 8:45 to 9:30 before assembly. So we are addressing and we are allowing, we are giving an opportunity. We are doing nothing. We are giving an opportunity or a time to express themselves by creating different situations, so tagging a particular task, giving them a task in the name of some topic like empathy for a week, and time management and all the things, and how relationship must be there. So all these things we are providing them in a special session, because we won't get a special period for that. So for that, so according to me, that psychological mindset should be settled before entering into our regular classroom transaction. So if we focus on at home and at school also, if we address the needs of the child, then automatically the situations will teach them how to cope up with that, and how a challenge can be taken as an opportunity. With that, they will learn so many things, and they will become very courageous and especially independent learners. So that is the most important thing, and now what we need in this century. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Generally,
ma'am.
Generally, people face many
Yeah.
problems in their daily personal lives. Once they are equipped with problem solving approaches, then problems transform from stressful setbacks into opportunities to learn and improve. That's why practicing several problem solving approaches is essential no matter what position you hold. It's a technique people use to better understand the problems they face and to develop optimal solutions. By defining the problem, identifying possible causes for the problem, and brainstorm options to solve the problem, selections an option, or creating an implementation plan, executing the plan and monitor the results, evaluating the solutions. These are all the steps or ways we can apply in our real life situations. For example, in learning English language, students face many problems especially regarding vocabulary. Due to lack of vocabulary, they were unable to express their ideas properly. The students face problem, unable to achieve their goal and unable to reach their destination. So, what is the problem solving skill here? We have to guide them to learn vocabulary properly, to learn antonyms, synonyms, sentences, and allow them to practice perfectly. Then they get the ability to speak, read, and write. They can express their ideas perfectly. In this way, they can overcome their problem to reach their goal. Thank you.
Yeah.
Here,
So, yes, sir.
Sanjeev sir.
okay, madam. And whatever the student has learned in the classroom has to apply in his real life or her real life. If a skill or knowledge, if it is not applied properly, it becomes void. So when the students have some kind of skill to solve problems, then we can test them whether they can put that in real life and how can they solve different types of problems. And here we have some opportunities when those people were in school, and maybe the very well-known schemes they are Inspire Awards and School Innovation Challenge (SIC).
Yes.
Here, these will help us, and also they are good opportunity to students to apply or test their problem-solving skills. Because both schemes, both programs will encourage the students to find out the problem, sorry, to find out the solutions to the problems, and we have seen good results. One of them is a hydraulic wheelchair, and the other one is a paddy lifting machine for farmers, or so many things. So such type of programs, if they are implemented in true soul, not for the namesake, if they are implemented in true soul, this type of problem solving skills will be more effectively enhanced, and the students also understands that yes, if I do the same work, if I continue my hard work, I have this ability, I can solve the problems. He will get some confidence. Maybe not every student will get the prize at district level or state level, but at least school level, the students who came forward to bring solutions to some types of problems in their school or in their house or in their village. So out of them, recently the students came up with a solution for digital screen for the projector with less than 150 or 200 rupees per screen. So when the students have that confidence, yes, I can. I solved this problem. I have that ability. I can manage. I can find the solutions to such problems on my own. Then nothing can stop those students in that real life. So it is better we can use such programs effectively and enhance the skill of problem solving among the students. Thank you. Thank you all.
Yeah. So thank you to all teachers. You have shared a good experience and good suggestions of of these questions. So next question is, when you are in the classroom, what challenge does you student face? जब आप क्लासरूम में होते हैं, आपके स्टूडेंट जो प्रॉब्लम फेस करते हैं, किस तरीके के प्रॉब्लम उन्होंने फेस किए हैं? अगर आप उस तरीके का कोई प्रॉब्लम्स हमारे साथ शेयर कर सकते हैं, जो प्रॉब्लम्स उन्होंने आपके साथ में आके शेयर किया हो.
Okay.
So,
In the classroom, every student experiences difficulties with studying at one time or another.
Yeah.
And overcoming these challenges is all part of the learning process. In schools, we may worry about some problems like finding schoolwork difficult, when others are noisy and disruptive. Concentrating on the learning process is a problem, and exam stress is a problem. Tricky relationships with friends and other friend groups, that is also a problem. And disorganization, that means some students feel difficulty in staying organized, that is also a problem.
yes,
Distraction is a problem, and bullying, these are all such problems in our
bullying.
schools. Students struggle with a lot of problems in school. Whatever the problem is, it impacts the overall academic performance drastically. So, in the current times, many students share their experiences that their mobile phones and because of these smart TVs, they are being distracted. They are being disturbed. They are being disturbed or distracted by video games, social media, and never-ended TV serials. Most of the students' time is being consumed uselessly. They are unable to overcome this
Yeah.
temptation. Because of these students, because of these problems, they are unable to complete their school assignments in time, and they are unable to perform their learning process in a perfect way, in a successful way. They are being distracted. So I feel that it's better if the approach of the teacher for the students is more attractive to gain the attention of our students. Thank you.
थैंक यू मैम. आई थिंक जिस तरीके से अभी प्रसन्न मानी मैम ने यहाँ पे शेयर किया है बच्चों के बारे में, सो हर टीचर्स ही प्रॉब्लम फेस करते ही हैं अपनी क्लासेस में, है ना. सो अगर अपने अपने थॉट्स इस क्वेश्चन पे शेयर करना चाहें.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can I? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, please.
yes, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. So, Niku, ma'am, what Prasanna ma'am said is right. But whenever we are in the classroom, so they complain on each other. The regular and a common problem every teacher will face in the classroom, right? So to pacify that, so not giving them a chance to I mean, complain on each other for little things. Before that, so making them to understand their own faults before blaming others. Let them know what happened for a while. So it may be not a part of teaching learning process, but once we ask them what will they do if they were in that particular student place. If we ask the class, we can find easily without teaching them what to do if they face such type of situation, what Prasanna ma'am said. So peer pressure, peer bullying and teasing, and group, I mean distraction, and all those things. So in a general way, if we give the knowledge what happens or what are the consequence will happen if they approach in that way, so they will get the knowledge, and the peer sharing, they will learn more than what we teach to them. So from our side, if they learn or if they know from their peers, then it will be very uh, constructive one, and lifelong they won't forget that learnings. So let them include, and let them ask the students what will be the solution. So many solutions we will get, the best one they will choose, and with that we can develop the problem solving skills, and coordination sharing ideas also will be done at the same platform. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Sudarshan sir, have you any experience of these questions? So
Okay,
please
we
share with
have
us.
so many. Actually, students have so many challenges in the classrooms. Yeah, actually, we used to teach for primary students. They will quarrel like anything,
Yes,
and
yes.
they have some family problems also. Actually, they will be
Yeah.
more. They will be affected. Some family quarrels will be there. That will affect the effect on the students. By coming to the school, they will tell, my father and mother quarrel, like so we did not eat anything, like that. So many challenges they will face. By listening these challenges, other students also will overcome. Other students also will think that how to uh, face these challenges, and
Yes.
like that, other problems will be there while coming to the school. They will face some challenges with roadside Romeos, and like that. If they share in the classroom, if they we have to create a free environment. They have
Yes,
to
yes.
share their experiences, and they have to share their problems, they have to share their challenges with the teachers. If they share their challenges, we can give any conclusions or anything. That in that way, other students also learn how to face the challenges and everything. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Thank you, sir. Okay. So now we have come to our end of the session. So we know about today we learn in this session, like how to tackle the problem, how to share the strategies, problem solving strategies with the students and other persons, and share how to increase the students to share the problems so that we help it. Okay. So thank you to all the teachers.
Thank you, madam.
So, thank you, sir. Thank you all the teachers, and thank you my all audience. If you if you have not a download Gurushala app, so please download it. And after the download, you have get a regular updates on Gurushala. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all.